evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you here to the Southeastern High Hippodrome Theater and this production of Guys and Dogs. I'm looking out and I see some nice, fine ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I've seen some of the gentlemen, I believe, in the post office, but hey, that's something else. First, I'd like to talk to you about some etiquette. But before I do that, I want to make sure you're going to know how to respond to these fine people. And I mean respond, that means putting your hands together and giving a little clapping. Please, if you will, show me some now. All right, that's enough. I don't know where you were raised. Now look, if I have to use persuasion, I will use persuasion. I want some more from the crowd. Give it up now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's excellent. Well, I'm all glad y'all are here. Because, see, I want to talk to you a few etiquette things. I don't want y'all shuffling around in your seats. I want you staying still the whole time. Understand? Hey, Lucky Scarface, what you doing out there? Get up here. I'm sorry, folks, I apologize.
It was like no big thing, you know, I can finish the paper while we were just sitting there, you know what I'm saying?
What are you doing, placing a bet?
Well, no,
Give me the paper, what's wrong with you? Let me tell you
what is this? Okay. I'll handle the etiquette thing, you know what I'm saying?
You better handle it. I'll handle you later.
I can handle this. It's not a problem.
Right.
Okay. So if we got the people in the audience, right, and you got like the crazy cell phones and the beepers and all that stuff, because you got people you got to talk to.
Better
you know
not have the crazy cell
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't turn that off, you know, Big Julie here, you know what he's going to do? This guy's going to tear you up. Exactly. Secondly, if you got the crazy baby in the audience, you know, and like he gets real excited and fidgety and all this stuff, and then he starts screaming and yelling, like Big Julie, I get him after you, he'd tear you up, you know what I'm saying?
Telling you, I'll tear you up.
He'll tear you up, and you do not want to deal with this. Big Julie and babies, you know, they don't mix. He's not the father type. Anyway, right, whoa, what am I saying? Thirdly, if you got out
You had
in
a
the...
father, didn't you?
Well,
I'm not sure looking at you. Go ahead. Hey, thank you. Hey, I like you. Remember later, okay?
can I go on now, Big Julie? Thank you so much.
ahead.
Okay, thirdly, we got like this intermission, right? And then you go out in the intermission and you buy the, what do we got tonight?
Cannoli?
We got cannolis
Oh,
tonight.
you got the cannoli.
Yeah, we got the cannolis, you know.
All right, you
And,
don't like them.
and we got the fettuccine, and, or maybe we just got M&Ms. I don't know. The whole point is...
Got up there.
Well, you eat the cannoli and you bring it back inside and you get it all over the stuff, you know, you wipe it all over the seat and you wipe your mouth all over the seat. This is not a good thing. Big Julie here, he'd tear you up, you know what I'm saying? Those three things, so this is not good. But, you know, you do the right thing. I mean, whatever.
Uh-oh. Hey, you down there. You with the cello. Yeah, you. Get it up right now. Thank you very much.
You know, I got a case just like that from, but it's not for a
You
cello.
got for your
what I'm
Thompson?
saying?
I mean,
Well,
for your cello, right?
Like my special
yeah,
cello.
I know what you got it for.
No
But
big
don't
thing.
say, because the audience can't know.
Well, and
Yeah, so I was going to tear them up.
Yeah.
But what if they behave? Am I just going to treat them right?
I mean, if they do, you know, it's like no big thing.
Right. Yeah, I know I will.
You know, it's like...
I will treat you right.
Anyway, so the whole point is you guys better enjoy the show, you know, or else Big Julie here.
Yeah, we're going to... Hey, there's a race coming up.
Oh,
Did
finally.
You,
Yeah,
finally
well,
get the
I was
race
reading that.
here.
I was reading that.
Excuse us for a minute. Hey, can I borrow your viewing plate up?
I'll make sure.
got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says that the weather's clear. Can't do, this guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm picking Valentine, 'cause on the morning line, the guy says the horse can 5 to 9. He says the horse can do. This guy says the horse can do. 6 says the horse has all right. It all depends if it rained last night. I go for Valentine, the morning work looks fine. Besides Jack, Lee's brother's a friend of mine. And just a bit means the horse might run. The guy says the horse might run. I tell you, Paul Revere, now this is no bum steer. I'm a handicap, but it's real sincere. I go for Valentine, call on the morning line. The guy's got him big and that's 5 to 9. So half Jack says the horse has been. Of course, guy says the horse has been. Valentine, I got the horse right here.
And he shall flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that's why I'm standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, your horses. Pause and think before it is too late. You are in great danger. I am not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin.
Thank you.
Come here and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and we can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it's the Save a Soul mission, located at 409 West 49th Street. Open all day and all night, with a special prayer meeting this Thursday at...
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder how a refined doll like her got mixed up in the missing dodge.
She is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
It is too bad that such a beautiful doll wastes all her time being good. How could she make any money like that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, finish South Street.
Hey, Harry, how are you? You know Nicely Johnson.
I'll go.
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about Nate Detroit? He got a place for his scrap game?
Well, we don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000?
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Man, everybody's looking for action. I hope Nathan finds a...
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan. Mr. South Street is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure.
Any of you guys seen Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I know you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can tell him from me. I know that right now he's out looking for a spot. Well, nobody's going to give him a spot because I know that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan. I can't even...
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've just been talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on. As you must know from the fact you now have to live on your own salary.
Did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want election, in which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the crap game?
Did I find? Yes, I found a place. We're holding the game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you going to fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Nathan, you said once there might be a chance at the Biltmore Garage.
I was over to the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use the place. If I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is like a pledge which a guy cannot welch on. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It don't seem possible to me without a livelihood. Well, I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? It is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up to here at high players. The Greek's in town.
Brandy Bottle Bates.
Scantron Slim.
I know, I can make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at PS 84.
There's a stock room behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the $1,000 we ain't got. Why, it's good old reliable Nathan, 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 Detroit. If you're looking for action, you'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere, everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of letters for the fella who can get us there. If we only had a lousy little grand, we could be a millionaire. That's good old reliable Nathan, 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 Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, they'll arrange that you go broke in quiet and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crab.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Hey, Nathan, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson, there's the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time he was sick, and he wouldn't take penicillin on account that he had bet 10 C's that the temperature would go to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you can borrow the money from Sky.
Not from Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending. It's betting money. So why don't I bet it? Why don't I bet him on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared, so long as I can figure out a bet in which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets, like which loaf of sugar will a fly sit on, or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake, oh look, run to Mindy's and see how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? What do you want to know that for?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide, and if she hears I'm running the crap game again, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan.
Adelaide, pigeon.
Mwah. You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on brine and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You're still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out here and give me something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat, you just want to sink out meat that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
It's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present from me?
I hope you like it.
About.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, about your gift. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with 2 gold rubies on the side, but...
Nathan, you should have.
It's all right. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Nah, I kind of like when you forget to give me presents. Makes me feel like we were married.
Oh, don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, I could do without anything just so long as I just don't run in the crap game again.
The crap game? What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake, 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy said he sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel and cheesecake? That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
What was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Well, why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, honey, I'm expecting a fellow, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore? You see, honey, you got a cold, and it's across the street, and there's a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Hey, Masterson, glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west of Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's? You gonna be in town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, a lot of action down there. Want to come with?
No, I got other things to do. Meantime, how about going over to Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine. Still working at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married?
We all gotta go sometime.
Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us. We gotta remember, as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always remain second place to aces back to back.
Sure. Tell me, you hungry yet? Maybe we can go over to Mindy's and have you cheesecake or strudel or something.
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
Oh. But you will admit that Mindy has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet there are some people who like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought. But if everybody's like I am, I'd say Mindy sells more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, for old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, Let me tell you a story.
Oh?
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this, "Son," the old guy says, "I am sorry I am not able to bankroll you to a very large start. But not having any potatoes to give you, I am now going to stake you to some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a guy is going to come to you with a nice brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. And he is going to offer to make a bet that he can make the Jack of Spades jump out of that deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you'll wind up with an ear full of cider." Now, Nathan, I do not claim you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that.
However, if you are really looking for some action, I will bet you the same 1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie which you have on. Well,
No bet. Blue! What a crazy color!
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me.
Hi, Sky, how goes it?
good. How goes it with you fellas?
Not bad. Nicely. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the Hot Box. And don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. Nathan, that is husband talk if I have ever heard it. You are trapped. In Adelaide, you have a doll that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love her. And a guy without a doll, well, if a guy did not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I am just saying a guy should have them around when he wants them. And they're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figure and wait for age. All dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana alone tomorrow without one?
I like to travel light. However, if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll. And you name her.
Any doll? And I name her. Will you bet on that? Well, you bet $1,000 that if I made a doll, you will take her to Havana tomorrow.
You've got a bet.
I name her.
Daddy, I've got cider in my ear.
Someday I'm gonna take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end. They do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah, how do you do? My name is Abernathy, Arvidia Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong? What is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I have wasted my life in evil gambling and betting. But I have suddenly realized the terrible things that gambling can lead to.
Agatha! Coffee. Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I have been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would not have become a gambler at all had I not fallen in with evil companions who are always offering me sucker bets.
Here, young man.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
You just go right on talking to Sister Sarah, and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. We are always looking for people.
Well, maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might You might even try an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good, I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Nice lady. I suppose she sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. And I suppose if either of you goes someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 of our pamphlets I think you should read. They will give you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a special prayer meeting this Thursday, which I'm sure you want to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think I am getting out of line, but I think it is wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others, and staying here in this place. Do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far. But there are a lot of wonderful places just a few hours from New York, by plane. Ever been on a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I will need a lot of personal attention from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry. Just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. No peace under the wicked. Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are 2 things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my line of work, the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on parlay, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying!
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5, the others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why won't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 1 dozen or more genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 or more sinners. If you don't believe it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 1 dozen sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant,
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana. In Havana?
Well, where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana!
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. Besides, the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Please, go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys, I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. And I am relieved to know that it is just me personally, not all guys in general. It is nice to know that there is a guy out there in the world who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know. For I've imagined every bit
of Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes. And I shall meet him when the time is right.
You've got the guy all figured out,
I have.
including what he smokes. All figured out, huh?
All figured out. When my love comes along, I won't take a chance. He'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the two pair of pants.
By the calm, steady voice of these on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be when my love comes along.
No. You're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how the gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we speak. I'll know then and there. I'll know and I won't ever ask, am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll drop in again, in case you'd like to take a crack at the other cheek.
I won't take a chance. Oh, he'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. When my love comes along.
Hello. Is this the Biltmore Garage? Let me talk to Joey Biltmore.
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Joey, I'm calling about the
The what?
you know, the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute. I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will ya?
That'll be $8. What'd you say, Nathan?
The crap game.
Phone? Suppose the cops are listening.
I'm sorry, the dice game. Look, Joey, can I at least have the game at your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
I'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Look, Joey, if you're gonna take that kind of attitude, I'll have to take the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I cannot lose. I bet him $1,000 that he cannot take a doll to Havana.
And why couldn't he?
She ain't the type of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. This ain't a horse, it's a doll.
But Joey,
Look, Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow until I get my dough in advance.
but Joey, you've known me for a long time.
That's why I went in advance.
Look, Joey, I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Adelaide at the hot box. Look, can I at least tell the guys we're gonna have the game at your place tomorrow night?
Not until I get the dough.
All right, you'll have it tomorrow. Bye.
Goodbye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
You too.
And now, for the grand finale of our Round the World review, we take you down on the farm with Miss Adelaide and the Hot Box Chickies.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you. About you. Oh, about you. I'm sleeping. I'm having trouble sleeping. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your pretty neck I do. Doodle-doodle-doodle, doodle-doodle-doodle, doodle-doodle-doodle. Come on, girls. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck. Don't beat me all the heck, beat me all the heck. How will ever tend the farm, ever tend the farm when I want to keep my arm about you? About you. Oh, about you. About the chickens are going to the dickens. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. And I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your pretty neck I do.
I love you, a bushel and a peck. That lousy joy built more out to break his lousy neck.
Hello, Nathan.
Adelaide, pie face.
How are you, handsome?
Fine. What do you got there?
A book.
A book? You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. What's about my cold?
How is your cold?
It's the same. The doctor asked me how long I had it. I told him a long time. I said I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. So he told me to read this book because he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the kind of psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh. Would it tell you what kind of doll would go for a guy you normally wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just for instance. There's certain dolls you can almost bet they wouldn't go for certain kind of guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fella seems, you can never be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, darling, starting with next week, I'm going to get a raise. So with what I'll be making, I wonder what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married.
Well, of course we're going to, sooner or later, but...
I know, Nathan. But I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
I never told you this before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would she think a thing like that?
I could have been engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it just a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then after about 2 years,
What after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
All those years, Nathan, Mother would have understood if we had it.
What type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And, where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I'd bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan. Mother believes a big family.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Oh, your mother must be glutton for punishment.
But now we're going to get married, and it won't be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon. And what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her I did with the 5 kids? Traded in the Phillies or something? What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you rush into like it was a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, darling, I got the wedding veil. All we need now is a license and a blood test.
A what?
Blood test. It's the law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open up my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning to run your crap game again.
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I gave up the crap game in the first place? It's because I love you, and I want us two to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Has anybody seen an earring out here? I don't think so. You. I'm all dated up Saturday night with Society Mac, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh, here it is.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Look, honey, you're getting yourself upset. You and I are going to be all right. After all, we love each other, and we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Come on, honey, you'll feel better tomorrow. Cheer up. Let's see that old smile.
Achoo!
That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around that plain land of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the strap's a cockeye lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. C note. Tendency, C note? Oh, C note. Oh, okay, here we go. Chronic organic syndromes. Toxic or hypertense, involving the eyes, ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the Bromo Fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. And she's getting a kind of a name for herself, and the name ain't his. A person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop la grippe. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air-conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grippe, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and the silence that's really a pip. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold. Achoo!
Hey, Nicely, what are you looking at?
Sky was just following Sarah, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Great. Just so don't take that moose to Havana.
Havana, he couldn't take that doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He had to start lining up the game.
I don't know. I suppose he's trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him again.
That Miss Adelaide, she's always trying to take his mind off honest work.
I know. It's already too bad that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look! What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the daily news? I'll tell you what's in the daily news. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the daily news.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting home by his television set who once used to be something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that has licked 'em, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some dough.
When a John lands out in his butt in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal.
Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet they'll be making it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, it's a sense that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum for the roll.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's the probable 12 to 7, that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a sport and his cashers run short, make a bet that he's banking it with some dough.
When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells of Vitalis and Barman's salt.
Call it dumb, call it clever, how you can get ours forever. That the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Well, we finally lost him. I do wish you would have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I just can't reach these people. I should never have volunteered for this post. Well, let's go into lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them begging to come to the mission. Oh. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. Video.
Good morning, General. We didn't know you were coming into town, General.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we've been holding some extra street meetings, trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Won't you come inside, General? Have some lunch with us.
No, I don't have the time, dear. I have so many other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no. Close the mission? But, General, please. Someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many other calls on us. So many other places where our work is really needed.
But we are doing much better now.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've announced a meeting. But will anybody come? Will anybody be here?
Pardon me. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can be a big success here.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not quite so sure.
$1 will get you 10. General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why won't you come down to the mission tomorrow and find out for yourself? Don't you think that'd be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance...
General, I personally guarantee you 1 dozen or more genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah. You all got your carnations? Remember, no one will be led into the game without they got red carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, well, where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the boys at the Biltmore garage?
Not yet. We're gonna have to stall him for a while. Joey wants to go first.
But it's 11:30. The guys won't stick around much longer.
So sue me. I left Nicely Hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be here. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I felt a little faint.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky. And don't come back without it. Even if you starve to death.
Okay, Nathan.
What's the game, Detroit?
Hey, Harry the horse. How are you, Harry? How's everything in Brooklyn?
Nate, if you do not have no place to your game, tell us, and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now, Harry, take it easy.
I hope, Detroit, you will not spoil our evening. And as much as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight, I think you might have heard of him. I would like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Well, how do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city, in which, as you know, the heat is on. But just be patient. I'll promise you some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around or shall we blow?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure. Nathan, if there's no crap game tonight, Big Julie will be considerably displeased. And he does not like to be displeased. As you can find out from those citizens who at one time or another have displeased him. Although, I will admit, it is very hard to find such citizens in view of the fact that they are no longer around and about.
Why, Harry, you don't think I would be so rude as to displease a gentleman like Big Julie here, do you? Big Julie, believe me when I tell you, when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it.
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Rusty Charlie, Angie the Ox, Society Max, Liver Lips Louie. Hey, Harry the horse, all the way from Brooklyn and... Pardon me, I'm very bad on names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh? What do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Don't ever help my mother cross the street. Lovely. This looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. Mind telling me what's the occasion?
We were,
It's a party. Indeed. What kind of a party?
Goodbye, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's the bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
What?
That's correct, Lieutenant. The bachelor dinner. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
But nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
it was a surprise.
Well, when I saw you standing here with all these, fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a...
Oh, it's a bachelor dinner.
It's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy date?
But when will it be, Nathan?
Nathan, these good fellows are nice enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. You should at least tell them the wedding date.
We need time for a license and a blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we get married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
Adelaide, we need time for a
You
license.
could elope.
What?
You could drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico?
No, not Pimlico. No, Nathan. Elkton. They'll mail you right away. They don't even ask you for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Nate, that's a great idea. Elope. I'll lend you my getaway car. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the hell?
My congratulations too, Nathan. And I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
I have so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the hot box tomorrow night?
Sure. I'll have a table reserved, and I'll be all dressed up in whatever you'll open.
I'm so happy. I had a wire my mother. Only, what'll I wire her?
Send her a telegram and date it back 14 years.
I better wait till we have 5 children. It won't take us long.
Nathan, you are a very lucky fellow. She's the most beautiful doll indeed. Don't you agree, Big Julie?
Yeah. How long you known the dog?
14 years.
Let you crap.
Nathan, you better find a place.
What can I do? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
He couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone.
Drink.
A milkshake, please.
Dulce de leche.
What did you call them?
Dulce de leche?
Dulce de leche? What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a sort of native flavoring.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
Very good. I think I'll have another one. Have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Slugger. It's over. And you're still champ. Are you all right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. As if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my string. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me now, miss, if I'm learning
Chemistry.
chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. And if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're farmers or resting. Pal, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, Havana is so wonderful. Why don't you stay here for a few days and see how wonderful it's really like?
I think we better hurry if you want to catch the plane back to New York.
But I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. You know why I took you to Havana in the first place? I made a bet. That's how you met me. I made a bet.
Well, how else did a girl get to meet a gambler?
Come on.
No.
I've got to do what's right for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Da-na-na-na. Oh, golly, I don't know how I'll ever get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of y'all to give it to me. Sky, hello.
Hello, Miss Adelaide. How are you?
Fine, Sky. The girl just gave me a surprise kitchen shower. Look.
What vulgar jewelry. That's wonderful, Miss Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do? Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're eloping tomorrow night right for the show at the Hot Box. Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel like a housewife already. I'm gonna love being in the kitchen. I've heard all the other rooms. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
Oh, I don't know. 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
Well, how do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop, and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, and the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah, what's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told it to. I've never been in love before. The score. I thought I knew the score. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love
Grandmother, I thought you'd be asleep. Hello, Sarah dear. Good morning, Brother Masterson.
Good morning.
We followed your suggestion and stayed out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah? I've been to Cuba. You're even more tired than I am.
Hey, what the hell is this? Hey, what is this?
Someone must have tipped him off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but this is the first time I've ever seen a floating crab gang going full blast in a mission.
Crab gang.
Sarah. Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this.
This never would have happened if I hadn't. I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to save the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
You said so yourself, Sky. It's no good. We're no good.
Why not? What the hell kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
And now for our final act of the evening, the Hot Box presents Miss Adelaide and her debutante.
He bought me the third thing 5 winters ago, and the gown the following fall. Then the necklace, the bag, the gloves, and the hat. That was late 48, I recall. Then last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said as I ran down the hall, take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? Take back the gown, the gloves, and the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arrange was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. So take back your mink to from whence it came, and tell them to Hollenderize it for some other dame. Take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? I'm screaming. Take back the gown, take back the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you arranged
Detroit's party, sir.
Is he here?
No, Mr. Detroit has not been here all evening.
Bring me a rye and soda.
Sure thing.
Hey, Sky. Did you see Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring a message from Nathan. I wish Nathan would bring his own messages.
What's the message? And where's Nathan?
It's like this. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh was suddenly taken ill with,
A rare tropical disease?
Yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, Nathan has to-
Nicely. What's the message? And where is Nathan?
The crap game is still going on.
Since last night?
Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he is most insistent. So we find another place, and the game goes on.
Where's the game?
Are you looking for some action?
No, not at the moment. I'm leaving town tonight. But I would like to talk to some of the guys. You see, Nicely, I gave my marker to, well, someone. And I'd kind of like to...
I'll see you outside.
What's Nathan's message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide. Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand. Sky, Nathan has to come tonight, or we're hoping to get married. Is this the crap game again?
Miss Adelaide, you know Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
But he promised he'd change.
Change. Why is it the minute you dolls find a guy you like, you take him right in for alterations?
What about you, men? Why can't you marry people like other people do and live normal like people? Have a home with wallpaper and bookends?
No, Miss Adelaide, no.
What do you mean, no?
Not guys like Nathan Detroit. Then yeah. Sky Masterson. We don't belong in a life like that. So when a doll like you gets mixed up with a guy like me, it's no good. I'll see you around.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Las Vegas? I got a ticket on the late plane.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe?
Tell him I never want to talk to him again and have him call me here.
Look, Adelaide, why don't you find another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Wait till you fall for someone. You'll find out.
I guess so.
Achoo! In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than a frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu, the flu. 103.2, so much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing and a story her folks can be told, a poison can develop a cold. Achoo. Not so fast, Sarah, not so fast. Look, suppose we don't have a big meeting tonight. Suppose nobody's there at all. We'll explain to the general. We won't have to explain. It'll be very clear. I just want to get away from this whole place. To go somewhere Where the sinners are respectable and well-behaved? You saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission. And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson, he came seeking refuge. He came seeking me. Did you know that? Are you kidding? I knew that the minute he started picking on you. But I didn't know you were going to get stuck on him. I'll get over it. What do you want to get over it for? It isn't pneumonia. The man I love will not be a gambler. But if you love him enough, he will not be a gambler. Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you, and all I want is for you to be happy. Velvet, I can wish you all the wonders of your love, and much more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Mansions I can wish you, 7 footmen all in red, and calling cards upon a silver tray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of youth. Standing there, gazing at you, with the sheep's eye and the licorice too. Music, I can wish you merry music while you're young, and wisdom when your errors turn to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. With the sheep's eye and the licorice too, and his strong arms to carry you
Good evening, Miss Sarah. Sister Abernathy. How goes it with the soul saving? It's a nice big meeting, isn't it?
It's supposed to be. The general is coming, and she's expecting,
The general's a tough doll, eh?
well, very few people will be there. In fact, nobody, and I don't think Mr. Masterson is interested in our troubles, Grandmother. We've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, I believe you have forgotten something. But being a gambler, I cannot forget a thing like this. You hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather you forgot about it.
I cannot welch on a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us just say we're even. If you don't pay up that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Nicely, where's the crap game?
Well, Sky, it's about 10 minutes walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
you guys doing? Hey, came here to shoot crap.
Big Julie, the boys are slightly fatigued from weirdness. Have been shooting crap for some while now. Namely 24 hours.
I do not care who is tired. I'm out 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It is not that Big Julie's a bad loser. It is merely that he wants to win. Right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. Shooting 500.
Take 200.
If you don't shut up, Big Julie will arrange the other half.
Ha!
Oh, well, it's 1 and 1. Snake Eyes, you lose. And that's $50 for the house. But the dice is still yours. And your luck is bound to shift.
Shut up. Another 5.
200 more.
200.
And here comes that big lucky roll.
Ha!
Oh, and it's 1 and 1 again. You lose.
Oh, that cleans me. But I ain't through yet. I will now play on credit.
Big Julie, the boys are pretty tight. But me personally, I am fresh as a daisy.
Then I will play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down out of every pot. But now you got a pretty good bundle.
Well, being I assume the risk, it is only fair I assume some dough.
Detroit. I'm going to roll you Willie or Nilly. And if I lose, I will give you my marker.
And if I lose, you will give him cash. Let me hear from Big Julie.
You will give me cash.
Now I heard it.
Here's my marker. Put up the dough. Anything wrong?
$1,000 signed X. How is it you can write 1,000, but you cannot write your own signature?
I was good in arithmetic, but I stunk in English.
Here, this will get you Harvard.
I'm now going to roll you for 1,000. And to change my luck, I'm going to use my own dice.
Your own dice?
Yeah, I had them made especially for me in Chicago.
Big Julie, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice in a New York crap game. That is a breach of etiquette.
Show me where it says that in the Emily Post.
Big Julie, I do not wish to seem petty, but may I look at these dice? But these dice are blank. They ain't got no spots on them.
I had the spots removed for luck, but I remember where the spots formerly was.
You're going to roll dice and call them from removing the spots formerly was?
Why not?
I see no reason.
Ha! A 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
Well, I still got a chance.
Tinsy, Tinsy. Come again,
I wish he'd fall down on his Enzy.
Hey! Hey, a 10. I win.
A 10?
Yeah, 6 and a 4.
Which is the 6 and which is the 4?
Either way. Now I'm going to roll you for 2,000. Get it up.
I just remember, me and Adelaide are roping tonight. I have to meet her at the hot box.
Get up to 2,000.
How about letting some other chaps in on the fun?
After I'm through with you, 2,000. Ha! 7. I win.
What a surprise.
Detroit. I'm going to take it easy on you this time.
What do you mean?
I'm only going to roll you for $1.
I'll take all of it.
Ha! Oh, what do you know, Snake Eyes? I lose.
For this, I've got to bend down.
I think now I'm going to roll you for 3,000.
3 G's?
Yeah, 3 G's. Put the dough down there.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I just put it right into your pocket?
Get up the dough. Ha! 11. I win.
That cleans me.
Now, I will play with you guys.
Wait a minute. You've got to give me a chance to give it. I'll roll you with my dice.
Detroit, that seems fair. But what are you going to use for money?
I will give you my marker.
And you want Big Julie to put up cash?
Nathan done it. Sure, I done it. What kind of deal is this anyway? Him with his no-spot dice. Somebody ought to wipe the spots off of him.
Nathan, don't make Big Julie have to do something to you.
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
So soon. Put me in cement. Here I risk my neck to settle a crap game. I even promised to get married on account of it. And how do I wind up? Broken in sewer. Believe me, my tough friend in Chicago, there's nothing you can do that would not cheer me up.
Here they are, Sky.
Hey, fresh blood. You want to get in on the action?
Not at the moment. But I would like to talk to some of you guys.
We ain't talking, we're shooting crap.
It would only take 1 minute.
We're shooting crap.
It's about Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Who is this guy anyway?
The fellow I was telling you about took the mission doll to Havana.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. Hey, why don't you go back to your praying tomato? You're slowing up the action around here.
If you're really looking for some action, would you care to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
How would I know that sort of thing?
I'll give you a clue.
Callan, return this to Sears Road.
Give me the gun.
Look, you guys. Tonight at Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting. I promised to deliver them some sinners, and when it comes to sinning, most of you guys are high up among the paint cards.
I don't want to waste no evening in a hallelujah joint.
If you won't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourselves. I guarantee the air in the mission smells a lot cleaner than down here. Besides, maybe it won't hurt you guys to learn something else besides the odds on making the 4 the hard way.
You've been reading the Bible way too much.
So what? Maybe the Bible doesn't read as lively as the scratch sheets, but it is at least twice as accurate.
It's got him no good.
Well, I tried. I'll see you around, Nathan.
Oh, Scott, about that Havana business. I'm sorry, I temporarily do not have the 1,000 to pay.
You do not have to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
You thought wrong.
Big Jew, get up. I will now roll you with my dice.
Nothing doing. With those dice, he cannot make a pass to save his soul.
What'd you say?
With them dice, he can't make a pass to save his soul.
Save his soul. Well, maybe I can make a pass to save his, and yours, and his. I'm going to roll the dice. I will bet each of you $1,000 against your souls. $1,000 cash against a marker for your souls. If I win, you all show up at the mission tonight. Is it okay?
Let me get this. If you lose, we just get $1,000. And if you win, we gotta show up at the Mission Dogs Cabaret.
If I win, you all show up at the Save a Soul mission tonight. One meeting.
Okay by me?
By me, too.
You too, Nathan. $1,000 against your soul.
Me? I don't know if I got one.
You got one someplace.
How do you spell soul?
S-O...
It was a rhetorical question.
All right. Lay down your markers. Give me the dice. Give me some room.
Come on, quit roll the dice.
You've seen me roll for 100 G's. But I've got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be her lady tonight. Luck be her lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been her lady to begin with. Luck be her lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck be her lady with me. A lady wouldn't leave her escort. It isn't fair. It is isn't nice. A lady wouldn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be her lady. Luck be her lady. Luck be her lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can. How nice a dame you can be. I know the way you treat another guy you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart. She'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make eyes at me when I set my wife on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby. I'm the girl you came in with. Luck be her lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be her lady. Luck be a lady. Luck roll with her. What's the matter? Roll the dice. Coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out right. Ha!
I'm telling you, I don't want to go to no prayer meeting.
Big Julie, you give your marker, and if you welch, it will cause me no little embarrassment. And I know you do not wish to cause me embarrassment.
If it gets back to Chicago, that I had to go to a prayer meeting, no decent person will ever talk to me.
Adelaide.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide, did nicely explain to you about tonight. I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please, let's not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people. We don't have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You're my doll.
Your dog, please. If that weren't so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby, how can you be like this over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in your not being able to upset me no more. I've gotten you completely out of my... What? Oh, Nathan.
Baby, don't ever do that to me again. I can't stand it. We'll get married. We'll have a home. A little white house with a green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
Nathan, we've got to do it soon. I got another letter from Mother today, asking a lot of questions. And she put a letter for you, too.
A letter from me? From your mother? Dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters, and in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. Oh, what a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. I'm not even the manager.
I was going to promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family. Adelaide and the 5 children. And the one that's on the way.
Mother wanted me to visit her. I had to tell her that.
Don't she know I can't have 6 kids on what they pay me at the A&P? I am very proud of you as a son-in-law, and know you will always take care of that. Elaine. I feel like a heel.
Nathan, darling, we can still make everything all right. Look, it's not even midnight yet. 5 minutes to 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide. No, I can't.
Why not?
Come on, Nathan, let's go.
Yeah, come on, we'll be late.
Nathan, why can't we elope right now?
Because, I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, This is the biggest lie you've ever told me.
But I promise you it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me anything under the sun, and you give me a kiss, and you grab your hat, and your ropes will races again. I think of the time gone by. I think of the way I tried.
Adelaide.
I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
Years of my life, I was a fool to get.
All right, already. I'm just a no good Nick. All right, already it's true. So new, so sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love
You
you.
gamble it here, you gamble it there, you gamble it everything, all except me. I see you keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again. When I think of the time gone by, I think of the way I tried. I could honestly die.
Serve the paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead, hate me. I love you.
What if a jail do good to me to bail you?
All right, already. So call a policeman. All right, already it's true. So new, so sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
You're at it again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna place, I can feel that. I'm sick and tired of stalling around. I'm telling you now that we're through, and I think of the time gone by. I think of the way I tried. I could honestly die.
Sue me, sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It is now several minutes past midnight. Is anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Maybe your watch is bad. I know what's wrong, General. I'm wrong. I've failed. I have spoken to these people day after day, but my words just haven't reached them. I think you had better... Welcome, brothers, welcome.
Yeah, whatever.
No good. Everybody here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Here you are, Miss Sarah. 1 dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry we didn't have the chance to clean them up for you.
Won't you gentlemen sit down?
Well, sit down. All of you.
I would like to welcome you, gentlemen, to the Save a Soul mission.
Yeah, all right, we're
Just a
here.
minute, fellas. Just a minute. Now, this is a mission, not Roseland, and I suggest you do not indulge in any unpleasantries. Since I am required to leave for Points West tonight, I am appointing Nathan Detroit Major Domo in my spot. Nathan, anybody who does not conduct himself according to Hoyle will have to answer to Sky Masterson personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys. Sister Abernathy, your dice.
Gentlemen, we are honored tonight. Our meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
Thank you. It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Now, would anybody like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Benny, give testimony.
I ain't no stool pigeon.
Benny, tell him what a bum you are.
All right, I used to be a bad guy and a gambler, and I ain't gonna do it no more. I thank you.
There, don't you feel better now?
I'm all right.
Anybody else?
Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson, give testimony.
Well, I used to be bad when I was a kid, but ever since then I've gone straight. And I can prove it. 33 arrests and no convictions.
Harry.
Oh, no.
Harry the horse.
Ah, well, like when Sky was rolling us for our souls,
I beg your pardon.
Sky Masterson, he wrote us $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means that they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them at a dice game.
Hallelujah! This whole meeting, the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Thank you. Hasn't she, though?
Hey, I ain't finished my testimony. My sins is that when Sky was rolling this, I wished I'd win the $1,000 instead of having to come here. But now that I'm here, well, I still wish it. Me too.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Brother Big Julie. Brother Big Julie. Get up, you fat water buffalo.
Well, that was kind of funny. It's like a dream. Yeah, a dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on a boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, someone feed me. But the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist. And as I stood, truly passing out the whiskey, but the passengers were bound to resist. For the people all said beware, people all said beware, Jim. We'll drag you under on a fancy ride, run, sing it, roll, sit down, rockin' the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. in the boat. The devil will drag you under. With a soul so heavy you'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You rock the boat. Sit down. Sit down.
Lieutenant Brannigan, maybe you would like to testify.
I'll do my testifying in court, where I'll testify that you ran a floating crab game in this mission last night. Sister Sarah, you were standing there when they came out. You saw the men. Aren't these the fellows?
I've never seen them before in my life.
That's right, broad.
Now, if you would excuse me, officer, we would like to go on with our meeting.
I've never seen crab shooters spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. People, I also have a confession to make. We did shoot crap here last night, and for this we are all sorry. Ain't we, boys?
I'm sorry.
But I also did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he could not take a doll away with him on a trip, and this I should not have done. But it did no harm, as he did not take the doll on the trip with him.
You won the bet?
Yeah, the guy told me to not go on the trip with the doll, and this, it makes me feel a lot better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Gentlemen, we will now sing number 244. Follow the fold.
Oh, hello. Good evening. I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancée. Oh, yes. When are you getting married?
At 12. Never.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't even get close enough to a church to be laughed at it.
Gee, what'll ever tell my mother? Your mother will understand. Just tell her your engagement was broken.
I'm afraid that might confuse her. Maybe I'll tell her that Nathan is dead. Then see to it.
You mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. In the Bible, it tells us in Isaiah,
You got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Don't tell me. Nobody cries like that of an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. You know, when I saw this guy Manson the other night,
Oh, no, not Sky. You're not in love with Sky. You poor thing. I thought I hated him. I thought I hated Nathan. I still think I hate him. That's love. Adelaide, can't men like Sky ever change? For 14 years, I tried to change Nathan. I've always thought how wonderful he would be if he were different. I've thought about Sky that way, too. I've sat and pictured him by the hour. Nathan. My Nathan. A little home in the country. Happy. Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful? Wouldn't it? If only Sky. But they just can't change. A little while ago at our prayer meeting, there were some gamblers there that acted as though maybe they could change. Yeah, but that doesn't mean... Gamblers? At your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there? I'm sure I heard that name. A darn little fellow with a cute little mustache? I think so. How do you like that rat? Just when he should have been lying, he'd tell the truth. I'm glad I'm through with him. And you should be glad you're through with Sky, too. I am. What are we, crazy or something? At Wanamaker's in Saxon Klein, a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought. At any vegetable market from Borneo to Nome, you mustn't squeeze a melon till you get the melon home. You simply gotta gamble. You get no guarantee. Now doesn't that kind of apply to you and I? You and me? Whatever. Why not? Why not what? Marry the man today, trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play, crazy and wild and free. Marry the man today, rather than die in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow. Marry the man today. Maybe he's leaving town. Don't let him get away. Hurry and track him and marry the man today. Give him the girlish laughter. Give him your hand today and save the fist for after. Slowly introduce him to the better things. Respectable, conservative, and clean. Reader's Digest, Guy Lombardo, Rogers Peak, Galoshes, Ovaltine. But marry the man today, handle him meek and gently. Marry the man today and train him subsequently. Carefully expose him to domestic life, and if he ever tries to stray from you, have a pot roast, have a headache, have a baby, have 2, 6, 9. Marry the man today, rather than die in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways, change his ways, change his ways, change his ways tomorrow.
give me a second? I'm waiting on the lieutenant. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Nathan, close up the newsstand. We're getting married.
Look, is this wedding going to take place or ain't it?
Nathan, come on.
Gee, Adelaide, you picked the busiest time of day.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Holy smoke!
What's the matter?
I didn't get a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan.
Hey, how about the Biltmore Garage?
Brothers and sisters, life is one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice. Where's the crap game?
Brother Masterson,
Yes, Brother Detroit.
can we get married in your mission? Adelaide and I?
Certainly. I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah. Glad to do the same for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay 8 to 5 will be very happy.
What Obadiah means is
Obadiah?
he wishes you every happiness, and so do I. Thank you very much. I know Nathan and I will be very happy. We'll have a little place in the country, and he'll be sitting there beside me every single night.
Let's hear it for the orchestra one more time. Okay, for several years now, we've had a tradition here at South Houston where after every musical, we have our traditional circle where we sing The Lord Bless You and Keep You. So now I'd like to invite all the families, graduates, come on up, sing with us, join us in our circle as we sing The Lord Bless You and Keep You.